Parampara Shrutismrutipurananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Om Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tuma Vahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Veda Vedanta Samrajya Dharma Kamartha Mokshadam Vidyaranyannumah Punyam Yo Vidyaranyamachinat. We'll read from 25th prayer together. Paravara Brahma Sakshatkarena Asya Paravara Brahma Sakshat Krutavato Mama Hridaya Granthi Bheda Sarva Samshaya Nivrutti Sarva Karma Kshaya Rupa Parama Purushartha Samyaga Virbhuyat Ahankaratmano Ekatva Brahma Atma Dehadi Vyatirikto Vanava Anarabdhana. So we are in the last topic of Jnana Phalam. And this is presented based on the Mundaka Shruti. Bhidyate Hridaya Granthihi Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha Kshiyante Chasya Karmani Tasmin Drishte Paravare. And these three results are explained in the subsequent prayers. Hridaya Granthi Bhedaha is in the form of removal of the identification between the Ahankara and Atma, considering oneself to be Karta Bhokta. Then Samshaya Nivrutti, so many 10 doubts are presented. And regarding doubts, yesterday we saw that some people do not get doubts. They did not feel bad about it. It is okay because they may have very receptive mind and the Shraddhalu mind, and therefore there is no doubt. It is okay. But one should not look down upon those who have doubts. I don't have doubts, but if somebody has doubt, we appreciate that. Some people have that. Why he is asking so many questions to Swamiji? That is not proper. I don't have doubts, it's okay. Perhaps I am blessed not to have doubts. But other person needs to resolve some doubts. That also is okay. And one who is having the doubts and asking questions, he need not feel bad about having doubts. It shows your love for clarity. And he should not be proud also. Because sometimes what happens, you ask so many questions, the people are impressed. Wow, you have so much thinking you have, you are asking so many questions. Need not be proud about, arrogant about it, need not feel bad about it. And one more thing, don't fall in love with your questions. Means what? Sometimes what happens, we have some questions and we ask and somebody could not answer it. We get proud of it. Or the teacher said, very good question. Then you fall in love with that question. And therefore wherever you go, you put same question. Because it is very impressive question. Selling product. So, don't fall in love. Sometimes what happens that you fall in love with your questions and therefore you don't let go of questions. You always hold on to the question. And even though the teacher answers the question, you will not accept the answer because you like the question. And therefore, one needs to be little careful about one's approach towards the questions, doubts. Okay, this is the incidental note. Here the phalam is samshaya nivrittihi. Then the third result is karma nivritti kshiyante chasya karmani. And our siddhanta is that by atmik dhanam sanchita karmas are destroyed. Why is it destroyed? Because sanchita karmas were acquired based on the notion of doership. And in the wake-up knowledge, one discovers that I was never a karta. Not only now I am not a karta, I was never a karta. So whatever karmas done were like a dream. And now you have woken up. And therefore, you are free from all karmas. Bhagavan Bhashyakara in Brahma Sutra on this topic, he discusses this. That not only now I am a karta, even previously I was not karta. In future also I cannot be karta. And therefore, he becomes free from all sanchita karmas which are generally cause for the future janmas. And thus sanchita karmanam nivritti rupaha parama purusharthaha samyak avirbhuyat. Now, one more prayer regarding the agami karma. What is agami karma? In the context of a wise person, agami karmas means the karmas happening through the body, mind, sense complex of a wise person. And those karmas generally give the result of punyam and papam. But in the case of a wise person, these agami karmas are means the karmas through the body, mind, sense complex of a wise person do not create punya papa. There are two views about this. Do not create punya papa at all, or sometimes for glorification it is said, whatever punya papa created by the body, mind, sense complex of a wise person, the punya karma will go to those who serve and glorify the wise person. Papa karma goes to those who criticize or create some problem for, or create some pain for the body, mind, sense complex of a wise person. So both views are there, but the main view is that he does not have connection with the punya papa of the karmas, not punya papa. He does not have any connection with the karma done by the body, mind, sense complex. Therefore, agami karmas are not created. Punya Papa are not created. That is our main Siddhanta, that wise person, even though activities are happening, but he is free from doership. Therefore, those karmas do not create punyam and papam. That idea is given here. Jnanotpatyanantaram जीवन मुक्त्यवस्थायाम बाधिताहंकारानुवृत्त्या शरीरेन्द्रियादिभिरनुष्ठितकर्मजन्यानां पुण्यपापानाम् आगामिकर्माख्यानाम् असंश्लेषरूपप्रयोजनसिद्धिः सम्यक् भूयात्. Yes. Jnano, here main sentence is Agami karmakhyanam asamshlesha rupa prayojana siddhihi samyak bhuyat. Bhuyat, let there be prayojana siddhihi, accomplishment of the purpose in the form of asamshlesha, non-contact, non-association of agami karma, of the karmas called agami. Agami means those which are coming. Agachanti iti agaminaha. So those which are coming, those which are happening after the rise of knowledge. So agami karmakhyanam asamshlesha rupa prayojana siddhihi samyak bhuyat. Let the accomplishment of the purpose of non-association of agami karma be there very well. And what is the agami karma? That is said here, punya papanam, punya and papa, which are born. According to one model, punya papas are born, but wise person does not have contact. So therefore, punya papanam, janyanam, born. Born of what? Karma, action, which is anushtita, performed. By what? Sharirendriyadibihi, by the body, organs, adipadena, manaha, the mind. So by the body, mind, sense complex, what all karmas are done, by that what all punya papa can be born. With that, wise person does not have connection. And he does the karma with the body, mind, sense complex. How is it possible? Badhitahankaranuvritya. Because karma is not possible without kartrutvam. So how wise person who has dismissed the kartrutvam can have this karma? For that answer is given, technical answer, badhita ahankaranuvritya. Anuvritti means continuation. Continuation of ahankara, ego, the kartrutva, which is badhita, negated. So, by this continuation of functional ego, which is negated, whose reality is negated, whose identification with Atma is negated, of that ahankara being continued, the karmas are happening. And when does it happen? Jnanotpatyanantaram, after the rise of knowledge, Jivan Muktyavasthayam, in the state of freedom while living, these karmas happen, but these karmas do not have any connection with a wise person. Whether you accept that punya papas are born or punya papas are not born, either way, wise person is free from any association with the karma and karmajanya punya papa. So he no more gathers punya papa after the rise of knowledge. And whatever was gathered in the earlier janmas and have not started giving the result, those sanchita karmas are destroyed by knowledge. So sanchita karmas are destroyed, agami karmas are not associated with wise person, and prarabdha karma he will go through, and therefore he will have zero balance. And therefore he will be free from this karma account, and thereby he gets videha mukti. Videha mukti means no more birth. But this no more birth is from the standpoint of the onlookers. For the wise person, he doesn't have any obsession with this Jivan Mukti or Videha Mukti. He is abiding in what? Nitya Mukti. So with this, the Nirupanam, the presentation of the result of this Jnanam in the form of Hridaya Granthi Nivrittihi, Samshaya Nivritti and Karma Nivritti or Karma Kshaya, this threefold purpose which comprises moksha is presented as the result of Jnanam. Now at the end, the prayer is there, may I continue to have devotion for the Guru. Because when a person receives such a great wisdom, and naturally there will be gratitude. Because a wise person is a mature person. Mature person alone will become a wise person. Every mature person will not be a wise person, but every wise person will be a mature person. And one great sign of maturity is gratitude. If gratitude is not there, person is still immature. Some childhood issues are there. Therefore, gratitude doesn't come. And therefore, this wise person being a mature person, and what he has received is so big that naturally there will be gratitude towards Ishvara, gratitude towards Shastra and Guru. Ajivanam trayasevyaha Vedanto Gururishvaraha Adau Jnanaptaye Paschat Kritagnatva Nivrittaye. It is said, for whole life, these three are worshipped. Vedantaha, Shastra, from which we got the Jnanam. Guruhu, the teacher with the help of whom I could get this Jnanam. And Ishvaraha, by whose grace alone everything was possible. All three are worshipped throughout the life, are to be worshipped, in fact are worshipped. Even as we see yesterday, we listened to that bhajan, Sadashiva Brahmendra, he was reveling in this state of Brahmanishtha, but still he has got that gratitude. Guru Krupaya Aham Brahma. So that appreciation is there. If a person is having the thought of Aham Brahmasmi, from that he need not come down for expressing gratitude. But whenever the Jiva Bhava is there, Badhita Jiva Bhava, that time gratitude will be the most predominant emotion. And that is presented in the next prayer, which is the last one. Yasya prasadadahameva Vishnuhu mayyeva sarvam parikalpitam cha iti. Atmaswarupam vijanami tasya padaravindayoho achanchala bhaktir bhuyat. Iti bhavanto mahanto nugrunnantu tathastu. So this prayer is based on a shloka in Vakya Vritti. It's a very beautiful shloka. Yasya prasadadahameva Vishnuhu Mayyeva sarvam parikalpitam cha Itham vijanami sadatma rupam tasyangri padmam pranatospi nityam. So this shloka says that by whose grace alone I discover that I am Vishnu. Vishnu means I am all pervasive reality. And everything is superimposed upon me. I am the adhishthanam of everything. So by whose grace I know Sada Atma Rupam, my Swarupam, Brahma Swarupam, Tasyangri Pranatospi Nityam, Tasyangri Padmam Pranatospi Nityam. I remain saluted to the lotus feet of that Guru. So this shows the gratitude. Even after this wisdom, gratitude continues. If gratitude doesn't come to the Guru and Shastra, means person doesn't have knowledge. Simple. Because this impact is there, then gratitude is very natural. If gratitude is not there, it means the impact has not happened. Generally, it's not a good example I give generally. That when you go to this restaurant, you don't give tips means what? You are not happy with the service. So if gratitude doesn't come means you did not feel satisfied. So if there is satisfaction, naturally gratitude will happen. And there is a eagerness to express gratitude. Whenever occasion arises, there is eagerness to express. So here at the end he expresses Yasya prasadat, by whose grace Ahameva Vishnuhu, I alone am Vishnu, all pervasive reality. Mayi eva, in me alone, Sarvam parikalpitam cha, everything is superimposed. I am Vishnu and everything is superimposed upon me. I am the Adhishthanam. Iti, in this manner, Atma Swarupam Vijanami. I know very well the Swarupa, the nature of myself being Sarvadhishthanam, Sarvavyapakam Brahma. In this manner, I know my true nature, because of whose grace, Tasya Padara Vindayoho Achanchala Bhaktihi Bhuyat. Tasya Padara Vindayo means to the lotus feet of that Guru. Tasya means of that Guru. Achanchala Bhaktihi, unwavering devotion. Bhuyat, let there be. Let there be unwavering devotion to the lotus feet of that Guru. So we generally highlight the feet of the Guru, because this idea is, one is that, O Guru, you are so great that I am able to see only your feet. So we are expressing our humility by doing namaskara to the feet of the Guru. And also feet are something on which a person stands. So Guru stands on his feet, and that feet are representative of the knowledge he has. So he abides in this knowledge, and so he stands on this knowledge, abides in his knowledge. Therefore we are expressing our gratitude to the wisdom he has. And therefore, Padaravindayoho Achanchala Bhaktihi Bhuyat. Let there be unwavering devotion to the lotus feet of the Guru. In this manner, gratitude is explained. Om Tat Sat. So that is the last word. So this Brahmavid Ashirvad Paddhati, this is a very long name. It has got mainly 3 parts. The first part is the first prayer, where there is a prayer for Buddhi Yoga, this Samyak Darshanam, the right vision. And second part is Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga related prayer, 2 to 24. And in that 3 to 14 is Shravanam. Then 15 to 17 is Mananam, related to Mananam. 18 to 24 is Nididhyasanam and Samadhi. In this manner, second part is this Jnana Yoga 2 to 24. And third part is Jnana Phalam 25 to 30. So Jnana Phalam and concluding in Guru Bhakti. So in this manner, this text is presenting various prayers related to the sadhana of Jnana Yoga. And incidentally, this 29th prayer was not there in the Moolam. It has been added by the guidance of Swami Paramarthananji. All right. Now, what is the message given by this text? Message is, prepare yourself by bhakti in the form of Karma Yoga and Upasana, and thereby attain sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. So bhakti yogena or bhaktya or bhakti yogena sadhana chatushtaya sampatti praptihi. And with that sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, may you follow Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam called Jnana Yoga, otherwise called Jnanabhyasa. And by that Jnana Yoga, may you attain Jnanam and own up yourself to be Brahma, ever free Brahman. I am ever free Brahma. That fact may you own up and abide in that understanding. This is the message of this text. And generally I give some take-home point. One is that let our life be prayerful. Let our life be prayerful. Second is, may we convert our material prayer, worldly prayer, now into spiritual prayers. Let our prayers be spiritual prayers. Enough we have asked. Let my son get married, daughter get married, and all this we have asked enough. So now, as far as possible, I will not say that stop it, but reduce it and give place to the spiritual prayers. And continue to have the gratitude towards Guru, Shastra, and Ishvara. These are the 3 points we can derive from this retreat. And if possible, every day chant one prayer. Not the entire one I am not asking. Just one prayer you can, every day one, next day second, third, fourth. Or even if you want to perfect it, then you chant only one first prayer or whichever prayer you like the most. Every day, repeat this prayer in front of Ishvara. It will be really a blessing. So with this, we conclude this study of this text. And now, I will chant the Shanti Patha. And then if somebody wants to give some feedback, some or suggestions, can give. Like one person yesterday gave nice suggestion. He says, Swamiji, you are improving your food and because of that we are eating too much food. It's a very interesting. So something like that if somebody wants to give. So for deteriorating we don't have to do anything. We tell the workers that whatever way you want to do it. So it may improve or it may go down also. Anyway. So after this, if somebody wants, if nobody has that desire, then we'll start giving this Yagya Prasada. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyaha Prithvi Sasyashalini Desho Yam Kshobarahitaha ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। हरिः ॐ।